Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a review on a foundation that I actually tried out after returning some products to Nordstrom that I really wasn't in love with. I went out and I tried the Yves Saint Laurent Fusion Ink Foundation, and I also tried the Touche Éclat, and I have to be quite honest with you guys, I really did not fall in love with them. I was quite disappointed because I was dying to try these foundations. I was looking so forward to them, and then when I did, I just was not happy with the color range. I was not happy with the texture of the foundation, and you know, anytime you spend over $50 on a foundation, for me, I feel that it has to really perform something really wonderful, and it's something that if I like, I would feel confident, you know, telling my clients and my friends about it. Years ago, when Touche Éclat came out with the concealer, I'll be honest with you, I purchased it back then. And back then the return policies were not the way they are now. And I was stuck with this concealer and I didn't like it at all. I didn't think it really did anything wonderful to my under eyes area because I am very dark. And that's the only reason why. I heard a lot of people loved it. So P.S. let's fast forward a little bit. And I was trying out all these high-end foundations and I was really disappointed. So I went back to Nordstrom and I picked up the Guerlain Lingerie De Peau. And I have to tell you that I met a wonderful woman. Now, if you live on Long Island and you're close to the Roosevelt Field Mall, I went to return the foundations that I had tried out, and there was this woman that I met. She is the manager at the Shiseido, but she actually knows about all the products, and I really didn't tell her that I was a makeup artist at first. So I just told her that I wasn't happy with the coverage, I wasn't happy with the finish, and she went over and we tried to find different colors from Yves Saint Laurent, and I just was not happy. So after searching this product and searching that product, and then she had seen that I had tried so many foundations already, like the Armani and this and other ones from like, Yves Saint Laurent that I tested out, and I just said to her, I just don't like the finish. I just really want something to give me that wow factor. And she says, come with me to Guerlain. I'm going to take about 5 minutes. I'm going to show you two foundations. And she says, I feel that one in particular you're really going to be happy with. So she took me over and she showed me this one, which was the Guerlain Lingerie. And then there was another one that was a little bit more full of coverage. But when I swatched both of these on my hands, there was something about the Lingerie De Peau that was just so beautiful. I could see that it was kind of like melting into my skin. And then after actually, swatching it a couple different times and going towards the mirror and backing up and going back and forth, I said, you know what, I think this is going to work. So with that said, let me just go into the foundation now. I just had to get that out of the way because I was very excited to share this information with all of you guys. In terms of this foundation, this is called Lingerie De Peau. It's an invisible skin fusion foundation with sunscreen, and it is the broad spectrum SPF 20. All I can tell you guys, because I'm going to show all of you exactly how it looks on the skin and how it kind of worked for me. It's a medium coverage. It's definitely buildable. It will melt into your skin. So I think when anybody first puts this on, they will probably say to themselves, you know what? I don't know if this is for me, but give it within like 5 minutes or so and then do the rest of your makeup and then come back to the foundation just to take a look at it and you will wind up loving it. The only thing that I noticed was that at the end of one of the days, I did see a little movement here on my skin, and I don't know if it's because I set my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water because I didn't see it any other times when I did that, so it could be that it came from that. And again, as you guys know, I really don't set my whole face with the powder, especially with something as luxurious as this foundation. I don't think it's necessary to do that because this just shows the true beauty of your skin. And when I have it on, I don't see that it really attracts cracks light to the pores. It just looks like you have this beautiful finish on your skin. I don't really feel oily, so I think if you have oily skin, you're going to want to put either a mattifying primer on prior to this, or you're going to put a nice setting spray onto this, because it's just gonna, I feel it's gonna leave a slight glow to the skin. Nothing over the top where you would look oily. It is a very luxurious foundation, so if you're looking to spend money on a foundation and want something to just feel like skin, but also give you this beautiful, flawless coverage, I think that the Guerlain Lingerie De Peau, you are definitely in very good hands. So I just want to show all you guys exactly how I apply it. Now let's just get right into that so I can show you how it looks on the skin prior to doing any of my makeup. Okay, so I am going to show you guys the bottle. This is the Lingerie De Peau Invisible Skin Fusion Foundation. This is in the shade 03. All I have on my skin is the Lancome Bienfiat Multi-Vital Face Cream that I discussed in my haul from Nordstrom. And then I also have the Lancome Renergy Eye. And that I also discussed in my haul. And I do not have any facial primers on. As all of you know, I really don't wear primers every single day. I just don't find it to be a necessity unless you have really oily skin and that's something that you like. So when I apply this, there are two ways that I like to do it. I like to shake up the bottle a little bit just to get the fluid, you know, mixed around in the bottle. I did like to apply it with the MAC 130 brush. I did feel that it applied the foundation beautifully onto the skin. I find that applying this with the Beauty Blender, which I love, I feel like it really did not blend very well. Like it got sucked up into the Beauty Blender. So this is like the first time I really didn't like using the Beauty Blender for a foundation application. And I'm just going to show you guys exactly how it looks when I pump it out. So you could see how the fluid is. Okay, so that came out. As you could see, it's a nice consistency, a little liquidy, but not too liquidy, which is nice. So it's almost like a medium coverage. So that's just one pump. Now I'm going to show you exactly how I apply it. I take my middle ring finger, whichever is good for you, and I start to kind of dot it on my face. And the first time I tried this, I was like, oh no, this is not going to work for me. I don't like the color. The darker color was too dark that I swatched in the in Nordstrom. I said, no, this is not going to do it for me. So the reason I don't have my eyes done today is because I actually want to show you the beauty of this foundation and also show you exactly how it covers. So if you're the type of person that doesn't like to wear like eye primer or any eye makeup, but you like to put a little bit of foundation on the eyes, you're going to see exactly how it looks when I do it. So now you can really apply this with your fingers if you like, but I know a lot of people don't like doing that. So what I'm going to do is just take the 130 brush, and now I'm going to start blending it into my skin. And like I said, when I first, it is such a luxurious feel on the skin. It's such a really nice foundation. And what I like about it, when I first tried it, I was like, I don't know, I don't think this color is going to be for me. But what happens is the foundation actually melts into your skin. And that's what I love about it. I was like, wow, this is really great. It's also buildable. So if one pump is not enough, or you actually want a little bit more coverage, you can actually get that. So at first, when you first put it on, it almost has like this glowing effect to it. But then as it settles and melts into your skin, that kind of goes away. It's not drying. It's more like a light infused foundation where you actually have this beautiful glow on your skin, but you don't look oily. So I really am very impressed with this foundation. So that was one layer. I'm going to show you guys how it looks with one more layer, and then I'm going to put a little bit on top of my eyes so you can see the coverage. So right now I really don't have anything on my lids. I just took a little what was excess from doing my whole face on top of my lids, and I'll tell you, it does really offer nice coverage. I don't know if you guys can tell in the video through the lighting that I have, that it does give you that kind of nice, even finished look. I think this type of foundation will be great for all skin types and all ages of skin, especially if you have mature skin and you do like a foundation foundation that has that luxurious feel to it, but you don't want anything that's too much of full coverage, I think this would be great for you because I don't anticipate this to really fall into the lines of the skin. So I think this is going to be very good. And if you can see here, the way I'm looking and turning my face, it actually just melted right into my skin, and it looks like it's your own skin. And that's what I really liked about this foundation. It's like nothing I really ever tried before, because even though I have tried these foundations that claim to mimic your skin, there's always some type of finish on it that just doesn't look like it's yours, it's your skin. Like this, to me, I don't feel like I'm wearing foundation. I don't feel like if I were to go out, it looks like I'm wearing foundation. It looks like it's my own skin. So I did like that about that. But I'm going to apply one more layer so that you guys can see exactly how I add a little bit more. So now I'm just going to apply it to the brush, and that's one pump. Okay? And I'm going to start to just dab it. And that's what you want to do. And I really like this foundation brush. I think this is a great foundation brush. I think this is another alternative for those of you that don't really want or don't like the Beauty Blender, because I know there are some women out there that don't like it, and that's personal choice. I don't think it works for everyone. And there are some women that do like foundation brushes, so I think this is a great alternative. Plus, it's small. They also have a bigger version, but I think this is nice because you can also contour really well with this. So now here you go. It has a little bit of a scent, the foundation, to it, but like I said, it comes off as if it's this light infusion. As you can see, I have a glow to my skin, and then what happens as it settles, it starts to actually just mimic your own skin. I'm not going to set it with any powder, because after I'm done with my makeup, I want you to see how the entire look comes together with no powder. I don't feel that every foundation has to be set with powder. I just, yes, it will make it last longer, but I don't use powder every day over my foundation. I like it to look like skin, and I feel that there are ways to incorporate this full glamorous look without even using powders too. There's options. So I do feel that this gives a beautiful skin-like appearance. This is a luxurious type of foundation that offers you medium coverage that is buildable. It's not full, but it's medium buildable. And I am going to finish the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed this quick review on the Guerlain Lingerie De Peau. Once again, the shade that I have is 03, which is beige natural. And you know, like I always suggest to my clients, go a little darker than the shade that you are at the drugstore, or even at, you know, any high-end boutiques that you go to pick up your foundation, because when you leave, it will. I can guarantee you guys that it will be too light. So always try to get a little shade deeper, because you can actually blend it in better. If you go too light, it'll have like this white cast all over your face. And I'm not talking about pictures, I'm just speaking about just in general, you know, throughout the course of the day. So I hope you enjoyed this quick review and demo on this foundation. If you have tried it, or if you're going to try it and you pick it up after this review, give me a message, let me know, you know, leave a comment down below. Let me know if it worked out for you as good as it did for me, and I will see all of you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.